Well, this is Invictus, never shall humanity end. The most important part of that statement is Invictus, meaning invincible, as in the invincible sun god, Sol Invictus. Yes, that means immortal, immortal sun god. But you know what it also means? You have to survive. And I say this because all the stuff that you want, you cannot have if you are not alive. Okay? You want to be rich, that's great. But you don't know that there is rich in other planes of existence. And you may not be certain that they exist. I believe they exist. It doesn't mean that they do exist. Which means even if they do exist, even if they do, it doesn't mean you can be rich there. Which means if you want to be rich, you've got to be alive. That's right, you've got to survive, you've got to be here. You want love, you've got to be here. You've got to be alive. You want a better looking wife, you've got to be alive. You want a girlfriend, you've got to be alive. Yeah, that's it. You want to be a better computer program, you've got to be here to do it. Yeah, that's right. I've got a peanut. You've got to be alive to do these things. And that means you have to stay alive. That is your goal in life, stay alive. Okay, do it with some style. Survive. Live well. But you have to stay alive. What's the problem with this? Rivals? Not so much rivals. Rivals are just people that are working against you. They want the same thing that you want. They want what you want, and that is the only problem. The problem is enemies. Enemies are those that kill you, those that are like get you to kill yourself. They're your enemies. Those that get you to take your own poison. Yeah, the ones that can fool you to brew your own poison up. You don't know what you're doing. They are your true enemies. Now the thing is, who wants to kill you? Let me see now. Probably the country you're sitting in, regardless of which one it is. Because the system is based on the fact that they don't want certain people. And when you work out that people move up and down groups, that means they don't want you. That's right. That's right. They don't want you. The arseholes don't want you to live. So what they're going to do? They're going to work out what your flaws are, and they're going to play to them. So if you like bloody chocolate, they're going to surround you with fucking chocolate adverts until you chocolate yourself to death. That's right. And if you don't like exercise, they're going to put you with as much things that are slothful, tell you to sit down until you die. If you're suicidal, they'll find advertisements for guns and knives everywhere. That is what they do. And if you're going to get rich, just to stick the boot in, just to stick the boot into the groin, and then kick you in the head and stamp on it repeatedly, if you're going to get rich, they'll fuck it up. That's right. If they don't want you rich, they will screw it up. You know, that's something will happen. The internet goes down because, you know, the software tells them you're going to get rich right now, so the internet goes down. The software goes down, the internet goes down, or your section, you know. I mean, you know, it goes down, something stops, something complicated happens in your life, a form isn't filled out correctly. You see, all this stuff is to stop you. So you don't get rich, because they're going to put something in place so you don't get to. You know why? Because they decided you weren't going to get any of this stuff. And they probably decided either the moment you were born or soon afterward. That's right. Right. Some arbitrary arsehole, some dickhead just decided at some point, this guy isn't going to get rich. And it just goes on the list. Yeah, this guy here, we're going to fuck him over. And that's basically everybody. You know, almost everybody in the world. And that's it. And that guy himself will be screwed over. And that's what happens. They're going to decide at some point. And if they decide, they're going to make it very, very difficult for you. You'll find the jobs you go for, you won't get. Why won't you get? Because even if you're in that top few, something will happen. A little phone call will be made to make sure you don't get it. You know? The perfect thing's going to happen. You're going to make a lot of money. Something happens to stop it. How do these terrible, misfortunate events happen to you? Because they're supposed to. Okay? So you have to survive. You have to survive and embrace power. Because if you don't, not just will you lose your life, but if you don't, they'll take everything else away from you as well. Okay? My name is S. Rob. This has been Invictus. Never shall humanity die.